Hello there. We at the HKU Faculty of Dentistry would like to share with you an AI web tool that we created to help dentists and specialists decide which oral white lesions are likely to have epithelial dysplasia and should be biopsied and sent for histopathology. Oral leukoplakia is the most common potentially malignant disorder of the mouth. Patients with oral leukoplakia that have dysplasia on histology are more likely to develop oral cancer compared to lesions without dysplasia. Assessing lesions for dysplasia is part of the diagnostic and monitoring workflow of patients with oral leukoplakia. It involves performing a surgical biopsy and histopathology. However, this procedure is invasive, and many lesions return negative for epithelial dysplasia, making the biopsies unnecessary in these cases. That's why we created DysPOLNet, an AI-based model and web tool that extracts features such as texture, color, and patterns from clinical photographs of oral leukoplakia to predict the probability of dysplasia in the lesions. The only input required to use DysPOLNet is a close-up photograph of the lesion devoid of artifacts such as mouth mirrors or cheek retractors. Photos can be uploaded to the AI web tool or taken directly on the input page. The AI web tool will generate outputs automatically once photos have been uploaded. Outputs include the predicted probability of dysplasia, risk status, and explainability heat maps showing areas in the clinical photo considered important to the AI model for dysplasia predictions. To effectively use DysPOLNet, users should note that the web tool only assists clinicians in selecting patients for biopsy and assessing dysplasia for patients who decline biopsy. It is only a decision support tool or surrogate model and not a replacement method for surgical biopsy and histopathology in epithelial dysplasia assessment and grading. DysPOLNet can also be used by patients with oral leukoplakia to monitor their lesions between follow-up visits. To give DysPOLNet a try, please visit the website on the screen or scan the QR code here. You can also check out how we made this cool AI tool here. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.